and welcome to this second video ahead of the Lungs of the Earth Autumn Tree Project. I'm so glad you're here. My name is Agnes Becker, for those of you who don't know me, and I'm an artist and science communicator and creator of We Are Stardust, where art and science collide to enrich your relationship with the more than human world. So in this video, I wanted to touch on what does it actually look like to live a life where you deepen your love for the earth and the sky on this beautiful planet. And what does that gift you? So first of all, I wanted to acknowledge that everybody's relationship with nature, with the more than human world, is different. We're a hugely diverse bunch as humans, and so each of our relationships will be different. We're also in all different places. For example, at the moment I'm based in Bedfordshire. It's raining outside, the wind is up, the leaves are being scattered all over the place, and my brain feels similarly scattered as a result. So our relationship with the land will be different depending on where we are, and we're all unique. But I think that there are some broad things that we can pull out to try and get a picture of what this life might look like for you. So of course, you've probably read all the research that time outside has a huge number of health benefits. It can benefit our immune system, our circulatory system, and our nervous system. Helps us to de-stress, and in that kind of de-stressed state, access our, I don't know, some people call it adult self, wild self, I can't think kind of your true nature more easily. But I also believe that our relationship with the more than human goes deeper than that. That it's a whole new way of understanding and perceiving our place, our sense of belonging in this messy, beautiful universe. And those who've done the adventures that I run, the Rewild Your Soul experience program that I run, repeatedly tell me that what they get through these experiences is a sense of belonging to something greater than themselves, or being part of something bigger than themselves. And this is kind of that awesome feeling, that transcendental feeling. And you don't have to go on a 10-day hike in the Himalayas or camp out in the middle of the desert to get that. You can get that from exploring the wild on your doorstep and see how that moves and changes you as you fall in love with the land around you. I often imagine this understanding of being part of something bigger as actually kind of sinking down into a deep remembering that is in all of our bones. It's why you're here, because there's a deep remembering in your body of this interconnectedness with all life around you. And that this sinking down feeling allows you to tap into something far more ancient than our time on this earth. So the more than human world isn't no longer a backdrop to our life. Instead, it becomes sort of intertwined and becomes part of your life. You are nature, and nature is you. There's kind of interchangeable. And as I said, you can access this through everyday wonder and awe. And I think it's really important to highlight the wonderfulness of getting to know your local land and where you are right now, because the beings, the plants, the fungi, the animals around you right now are living in the same ecosystem as you are. So by getting to know kind of what they're going through, how they live their lives, it helps you to consider how you are living your life as well, and what they might be able to teach you. And I call these kind of, and they become kind of portals to this deeper world that I was talking about earlier. So when you get to know the local land around you, the plants, the animals, the fungi, the sky, they all help you to take yourself out of the very human-centric way of thinking and sink into a much more ancient way of perceiving and understanding, and therefore acting in the world. So I want to offer you, as I finish here, a start of how to do that. And that is to start making a habit, creating a habit. It doesn't have to be complicated. One of my favourite habits is every morning, I always make a cup of tea first thing in the morning, which is also interesting. When you drink tea, you're drinking in plant matter. That then changes how you feel. So when I go to make a cup of tea, I step outside and I just smell the air and kind of see what's going on in the land around me. So is there something that you're doing every day already onto which you can just spend a couple of minutes going outside and going through your senses, just noticing what's there? And this is a start of this kind of seed inside being cracked open and starting all the bars of the cage that have been pushing this kind of wildness inside away, start letting that to thrive again. And I'll be back before the Lungs of the Earth project starts with a final video all about how we can start to live this life more entwined, embodied with the more than human world, and what it takes, one simple thing. Well, I say simple, it needs a lot of support. One thing that it takes to make that happen that I know all of you can do. I'll see you then.